Do you know the best first steps you can take in becoming a social media influencer? Well, if not, I'm going to break it down to you right in this video. Hey, Jason here, and if you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me go through Johannesburg, showing you how beautiful South Africa is, how safe of a place it is, and also showing you how, if you're from the US at least or Canada, we don't get to see these real images of what African countries look like or how the people really live here. So I've been really having fun showing you that. And most importantly, you've been seeing me talk about success, what it is, and how to get it in the three areas of life that I focus on, which are happiness, health, and wealth. And so let's get into today's video. Excuse me. And so I was watching, doing a little bit of training, watching some of Gary Vee stuff. And I like to follow him because he's real good when it comes to talking about practical ways of handling social media. If you're not familiar who what Gary Vaynerchuk is, he pretty much took over his mom and dad's wine store, and he used social media to build into a multi-million dollar brand and build his big branding empire as it is today. Now, most people may be like, well, he did that back in the when YouTube first came out and all of this. And the truth is, yes, did he start at the optimal time? Of course. But what you're not looking at is he put in the work. And so this is where a lot of people, when it comes to wanting to become a social media influencer, and let's just be real. Most of the people don't want to be influencers, okay? Most people just want to make money. And there's nothing wrong with that. Please listen to me. I am not doing these videos every day. I don't do all of this training, sharing everything to not eventually be able to make money and lots of money. We all need to be money focused. I'm just going to be real with you on that. So many people are like, oh, money ain't the issue, ain't what you really need to be focused on. You should be focused on money, but you need to be focused on it in the right way. And that's what I wanted to really talk about. Like, what is the best way to start building a social media influence or a brand? I consider it more branding than influence. And what I mean by that is we now live in an opportune time in human history that we know of where your name means something, man. Your name literally has an endless amount of dollar bills attached to it. And it's your job to go out there and get it. And all you have to do is just pick a platform. Pick YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Stream, Twitch. What's that I'm doing? Not OnlyFans, but OnlyFans is one. Patreon. Like there's so many different platforms out here. LinkedIn, Facebook, and you just have to pick one. And so there's so much confusion out here from people who's just trying to sell you money to get to. They're just trying to sell you courses. Let's just call it what it is. I would say about 70 to 85% of the people that's out here teaching and training and showing people how to, they can teach you to break the algorithm. They're lying to you. They are completely lying to you. And the reason why I say that is, and really hear me out. If I, let's say if I was the owner of TikTok, if I was the CEO of TikTok, if I knew there was a way for people who broke the algorithm or something where it can get them very famous very fast, do you think I'm going to let people keep sharing videos talking about that in the present moment? No. Like this is social media platforms are a business. Like we have to understand that. As soon as someone is just blasting out there, especially if you hear multiple people talking about it, oh, do this, search these hashtags. All of that SEO, search engine optimization stuff is old. And what I mean by being old is the AI, the artificial intelligence that run these platforms, they update on a minute basis, maybe, if not even faster than that. And do you think they're going to let all of these videos of people like, I'm going to teach you how to make a viral video. I'm going to teach you how to get 1 million followers right now. I'm going to show you the hack to get it in 10 minutes. Do you think they would really let those videos on there if those videos were true? Like we have to start using a little bit more common sense. And what I mean by using a little bit more common sense is look at everything from a business perspective. Coca-Cola, which is the biggest soft drink probably in the world, or probably the biggest soft drink that's ever existed, they did not start off as Coca-Cola. They didn't start off as this prestigious company all around the world and having polar bears as their images on Christmas. That's not how they started. Coca-Cola started from a guy who bought the company from someone who made it and just didn't know what to do with it. Coca-Cola started as a company that used to put Coke inside of their products to help people get addicted to it. Coca-Cola became a huge conglomerate. Now, I don't know exactly how many years Coca-Cola's been around, but I can guarantee it's been more than five. I can guarantee they've been around more than 5 years. I'm in my age. I know since I've been born, Coca-Cola's been around at least that long. And the reason why I picked the number five is, can you create content for 5 years? For 5 years of your life, can you guarantee and just commit to yourself, I'm going to create this many pieces of content a week? If the answer is no, I'm going to tell you right now, you will never build a brand on social media. You will never become an influencer on social media. You will never be able to capitalize and make money off of who you are on social media. The key to actually becoming a big brand influencer or a big social media influencer is you need to put in the work. You need to be focused on content creation. Content creation. Now, please understand what I'm saying here. I'm saying content creation, not editing, not all of these highly produced videos. Like, you shouldn't be spending 3-4 hours editing a video for one 30-minute or a 1 hour video. I'm telling you right now, if you're starting out and that's how you're doing, you're going to burn out very fast. And one of the things that people don't talk about, especially a lot of influencers, is when you're like right now, I'm in front of my camera, I'm looking at my camera talking. However, this ain't what I want to do right now. So when you have to discipline yourself to do something that's so simple as cutting on my camera, recording and talking to you, and then uploading it to YouTube, the harder you make that simple task is, the most likely you're not going to complete it. You're not going to finish it. So this is why I tell people, don't focus on editing in the beginning. Don't focus on high-end equipment in the beginning. Focus on content creation. Focus on you just getting better at delivering your messages. If you watch my videos when I first started out, especially if you go to some of my old YouTube, or even go here on YouTube, not YouTube, but old Facebook, on my Facebook account, or some of my old YouTube videos here, you'll see like I used to stutter. You can see when I was just reading my paper in the background, I had notes. I was uncomfortable. The thing that you see me right now, where I'm just talking to you and it feels natural and you're just like, yo, he seems like a regular cool person, is because I'm comfortable now talking on camera. I'm comfortable talking to myself, looking at myself, but I'm talking to you. And the reason why I'm comfortable is because I've been putting in the work of creating content over these years. You can even look back if you go back to February of last year, when I started back doing videos after Cece passed away. My intros were horrible. I was all over the place. My mind was everywhere because it was difficult. And that's what I'm saying is, like, this may look easy when you're seeing people with videos. Even if you see me walking around and I'm just doing the walking videos and I may be talking while I'm walking, like, really think about it. Walking and talking for 30 minutes straight to yourself. No one's giving you feedback. Like, one, you look crazy in the streets. Most people are looking at you like, oh, this must be some crazy person, or he must be on drugs. But that's not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on my business goals, my financial goals, and where I want to be. And the only thing that's going to get me there is one thing: creating content. Now, in the future, you'll start seeing more highly edited videos. You'll see videos being chopped up and doing the cute little editings to it and adding music and graphics and stuff like that. But when you're in the beginning, don't focus on that. Just get out content. Because here's the thing that no one's talking about. I can take content from 2 years ago that I created and I can turn it into a new piece of content today. That is the key. Once you have so much content out there, now you can start recycling that content. Not only reusing and recycling to other platforms, you can start studying which content of yours gets more people. So then once you know out of so much content you have, okay, these pieces of content get me this much reviews, this many likes, or I get this many new subscribers from it. Now you start duplicating that content. You start mass producing that content. And then you start throwing in some fancier editing and things like that. And now you're like, whoa, I got 100,000 subscribers. I got 200,000 people following. Oh man, I'm a YouTube with 1 million followers now. I have the diamond plaque. Like, this is how you actually get it. Creating the content. Don't focus on everything else. Just focus on the simplest thing first, which is creating content. And so I hope this gave you some value. If you're having a hard time with creating content and things like that, just shoot me a message, man. Like, I'm very helpful. I don't mind talking to people. We can dive into your interest and start peeling back like layers of an onion and start seeing what type of content may be up your wheelhouse. Like I tell people, if you're someone who's big into music, you need to be talking about music on a daily basis. If you're someone who's real big into TV shows, you need to be giving recaps of those TV shows. If you're someone like me who likes to walk around, travel different countries, you need to be filming and documenting that. If you're a foodie, you need to document your food, document restaurants, highlight places. And as you keep doing that, you're going to become more comfortable. And then it becomes second nature to where even if you're out on a date or you're with friends, family, you can be creating content and still enjoying your moment, and it's not interfering. One of the things, and this is just a quick snippet, like most people don't know, a lot of times when I'm filming and putting content, especially on TikTok, there's people around me. There's people with me. I'm not always alone. You just see the perspective that I show you of me because I don't include other people inside my channel. Like, I don't believe people who don't want to be content creators or brand ambassadors, who don't want to just be out there in the public like that, they don't have to be on my channel. I don't need to film everybody who's with me. I can respect their privacy. And so I just wanted to let you know that, like, you can still have a social life and still be able to create content at the same time. And it becomes seamless once you learn how to really do it and hone in on just the simplicity of creating content. And so hope you got some value from this. If you're still struggling with ways to create content, shoot me a message and I'll shoot you this guide I put out. It's a printable PDF. Man, so many P's for me is hard to pronounce. It's a printable PDF, and what it does is just a quick list of different ideas that you can use to create content. This is something that I use sometimes when I'm like a little confused and like, what should I talk about? I just go on this list and be like, okay, let me talk about that. And so that's something that you can use to just shoot me a message. Let me know if you want that and I get it out to you. And most importantly, like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can see updated videos as they come out each day. And make sure you share this with others. You never know who may be looking for this piece of content that can help push them to the next level of life. And then just remember, I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.